Hello, and welcome back to The Beat! Thank you. We're so glad to be back. We have a very special artist for you tonight. She grew up right here in Seattle and actually spent most of her life suppressing her artistic desires until she reached a breaking point, honey. Since then, she brings it 100 to the stage every time, leaving her audiences feeling strong and inspired. Give it up for the bodacious PSA! Give it up for PSA! I am super excited. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I want to jump right on in. So PSA, public service announcement, like what's PSA?
No, so it started, I started music about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And I was living in a house with a bunch of people, and I was trying to learn how to sing and trying to write songs. And so I would be in my room, like screeching around, trying to hit some notes. And my roommate, Raven, at the time, they gave me the nickname Popstar Ariel. And so, and then Taylor Elizabeth, who is a fantastic little rapper in Seattle, wrote this little song. We're very good friends, and she put PSA in it at some point to shorten it up. And I was like, oh shit, that works. I'm just going to shorten it to PSA. So
PSA, everyone, prepare yourselves.
Popstar Ariel.
We are a pop star. So how long, you said you've been doing music for 3 years?
Yeah.
So how'd you get started?
Oh, I've always wanted to do music, and I've always just had melodies inside of me and always written songs to myself. But it wasn't until I met my current partner now who really encouraged me and helped me build some self-confidence to be able to actually explore that. But,
yeah, you mentioned that you spent a lot of your time like suppressing your art.
Yeah, I was actually an economics major in college, and I was like all about the hard sciences, and like I studied neurobiology, and I was gonna go into like
she's an educator, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, and then it came to a boiling point where I was like, this is interesting, but I'm just, I breathe art. I am constantly coming up with melodies. I can't help but write songs, so I had to ultimately put my life aside and really forge a new one.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think it's something that a lot of people don't know about artists, especially when they exude such confidence on stage, is what it took to like get there.
It's hard. It doesn't feel good half the time.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And I feel like a little bit of your creative side in a video by Birds of a Feather. It was called The River.
Yeah, shout out Kirby and Carmen. Y'all are the best.
Y'all are dope, whoever you are, because the video is sick. I need y'all to look it up. But it's like spoken word, it's visual, it's so incredible. How did that come about?
Well, I'm an obsessive writer. If you talk to anyone who knows me, I'm constantly in a room by myself writing. I have hundreds of journals. And, when I get into a space where I just feel really good and I feel very clear about what I'm doing, that is what I call to myself the river. That's just in the vocabulary I have with my internal conversations. I'm in the river when I'm really on a thing. And that video was a representation of that. That was me sort of trying to express my internal world to people.
Yeah.
And that's what the river came from. And Kirby and Carmen are just incredible visionaries who really helped bring that to life.
Yeah, there was a quote in there that I was like, oh, I was shook when I heard it. She said, "The river is my life force, and I know it is flowing to fulfillment of my purpose." And I was like, yes, that's so true. I know exactly what you mean when you're like in that flow.
You're in that flow.
Yeah, that's super dope. So kind of going along with that, I know you talked a little bit about also kind of the challenges that you face, which, tell us more about what you kind of deal with, on a daily basis as an artist.
Oh, there's countless. My biggest challenges, I would say, are from myself. I tend to be very hard on myself. it's difficult for me to be satisfied in the product, which is, you know, the typical artist dilemma.
Oh, yes.
And, you know, those are really my biggest ones. I'm constantly trying to push myself to be better and to be a better version of myself and to make something that I didn't think I could make. And it's hard to just kind of let yourself relax into something new and you know, get out of your comfort zone. So that's probably my biggest struggle.
Wow. That's interesting. I think a lot of people say, you know, it's society and it's this and that, but a lot of times our biggest struggles are internal. You know, we're like our own biggest critics and
honestly, I could care less about what other people think, but if I don't...
Okay, come on.
I mean, really, but if I don't like something, you know, I need to find a way to like what I'm creating and find value in myself.
Absolutely.
And so I give a fuck what anyone else is on.
Okay, can we get a hand clap for that?
It's really like trying to satisfy myself, and I have a high standard for myself, so it's difficult to...
Well, it shows in the art, honey.
Thank you.
Loving
I appreciate
it.
That.
So speaking of, where can we, besides in about 2 minutes when you see them kill it on stage, and I know we can find you on the socials. You're basically everywhere.
I am. I'm on Instagram, PSA Official.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook, PSA.
Okay.
And I'm on Twitter, PSA Official. And I also have a SoundCloud.
Come on.
Which is PSA. Just type in PSA Help Me. That's like the only song I've released so far, like on the socials. So.
Yeah, and it's super dope. So
Thank
please,
you.
please check out the SoundCloud. Like, had it on repeat earlier today. Like, yes, help me stop listening to this. Well, thank you so much. Everybody, give it up for PSA. Everybody, give it up for PSA.
Easy to guess what you came in for. Easy to guess what you like. You look good and you talk real smooth, but you ain't too bright. Told you give it to me nice and slow, and I let you stay the night. I told you keep it on the low, baby, and keep those lips tight. You went around this town, you went and ran your mouth. You put my business out, and I thinking I'm fucked up now, baby. Thinking I'm fucked up now, baby. I thinking I'm fucked up now, baby. I'm about to be a ghost. Bitch, I'm ghost. G-A-O-S-T, ghost. Aww, never gonna see me again. Never gonna talk to me again. Never gonna get with it again. I'm about to be. You think I'm lonely cause I'm alone, as if I don't have a choice. You think because I keep my secrets I must have lost my voice. If you wanna go and sing my story, we'll go on right ahead. But if you do, baby, you might as well think of me as dead. You go around this town, you go and run your mouth, you put my business out. Well, I think that I'm fucked up now, baby. I think that I'm fucked up now, baby. I think that I'm fucked up now, baby. I'm about to be a ghost. Bitch, I'm ghost. G-A-O-S-T, ghost. Aww, never gonna see me again. Never gonna talk to me again. Never gonna get with it again. I'm about to be ghost like you. I told you to keep those lips still tight. You cute, but you stupid, and I just can't abide. My business in public, you must have lost your goddamn mind. I'm about to be ghost. Bitch, I'm ghost. G-A-O-S-T, ghost. Yeah, I'm ghost. Yeah. And you're never gonna see me again. Never gonna talk to me again. No, you're never gonna get with it again. I'm about to be ghost. Yeah, I'm ghost. G-A-O-S-T, ghost. so much. Paint the picture, diamonds on a black blinking night sky. I sing myself a lullaby to prep for the fight to my right to own my life. I leave without a word right after night. You think I'm more concerned with going to heaven than doing what I had to do to live with the bag? I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. If you want to just go ahead. You think you got the moral high ground, well, wherever until your back's against that wall. Never say never. Never say never. New pictures are shining on the blue ocean deck. Looked around and found my way. I can't regret what I had to do to get here. And I know you don't want my problems, but I don't want you here. So feel free to look away if you don't like how I did it. When you come in from the bottom, your options are limited, baby. I had to break the rules to even get in the game. You think I'm more concerned with going to heaven than doing what I had to do to live with? I beg and rather die on my feet than live on my knees. If you want to just go ahead. You think you got the moral high ground, well, whatever, until your back's against that wall. Never say never. Never say never. Until your back's up against that wall. Until you got no one left to call. Tell yourself you never do this. You might be too clever behind me. Until your back's up against that wall. Until you got no one left to call. Tell yourself you never do this. It's so much better, but honey, you think I'm more concerned with going to heaven than doing what I had to do to live with? I beg and rather die on my feet than live on my knees. If you wanna just go ahead. You think you got the moral high ground, well, whatever, until your back's against that wall. Never say never. Never say never. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much.
Y'all, give it up one more time for PSA! We'll see you next time at the beat, baby!